Rode Wireless Pro is finally out, and today we're comparing it to DJI Mic. But today I'm not alone and I brought my friend who's an audio guy. Please introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Lav and I'm an audio guy, as Alex said, and I'm a post-production sound guy, sound engineer, sound producer and sound designer.
So today we're really focusing on the audio quality of those two devices. And guys, as you might have guessed, the DJI has now a discount of $80, so this system is finally $250 only. But is it worth it to buy the DJI for $250 or to spend extra, actually $400 for the Rode Wireless Pro with 32-bit float built in? So let's find out. Let's start off with the sound quality test. So right now, guys, you're hearing the 32-bit float converted to -18 LUFS signal on the Rode Wireless Pro. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. And right now you're hearing the edited version of this sound. So Slava did some edits, and actually this sounds like so. It's a pretty simple edit. What did you do?
Yeah, it's kind of basic edit. A little bit of compression, a little bit of equalization, and if necessary, I would probably use some de-esser or something like that. Maybe not, we'll see.
And right now, guys, you're hearing the DJI Mic built-in recording without any corrections. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. And by the way, we have treated the room a little bit, so it's not as echoey. So I have some blankets and some pillows laying around. So this is the sound from the DJI Mic with corrections. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. The big point of difference between Rode Wireless Pro and DJI Mic is that you get two lavalier microphones. Each of those is $100 if you buy it separately in the Rode Wireless Pro kit. And also those mics are super sturdy. They have Kevlar in the construction, and also they have the locking connector, which I've been begging for like years, because I had so many times the lavalier mic just like popping off the transmitter, and it's a pain in the ass. So right here you get two crazy good lavalier microphones, and they have some special type of microphone. It's facing either outwards or inwards towards your chest, not from the top. And those ones are different, and we're going to be testing if it sounds better this way towards the speaker, the other speaker, or this way towards the chest. It's an interesting thing to find out. But all in all, you do get a great value in the Rode Wireless Pro with those two lavalier microphones. We're going to be testing three different microphones with the DJI Mic. These are going to be a Rode Lavalier Go for $80, also Airy Mic Lav Mic for like, I don't know, $5 or $10, a really cheap one.
Very cheap and affordable options.
And Slav, what's the...
It's a Saramonic SR-M1, which costs like
it's written
$60 each.
But anyway, guys, DJI Mic is $250 with a discount, and if you add at least two lavalier mics, decent ones for like, I don't know, $60, you already start to get in the territory of the Rode Wireless Pro system, and you won't get the lock-in mechanism, which is a lifesaver. So it is what it is. Now we're testing out the kit lavalier microphones of the Rode Wireless Pro, both on the Rode and on DJI Mic. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. And right now, guys, you're hearing the Saramonic lavalier microphones, two identical lav mics, both on DJI and on the Rode. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. Now we're using two identical Rode Lav Go microphones that are not in the kit of the Wireless Pro. They are separate microphones, both on the DJI and the Rode Wireless Pro. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check, both on the DJI and the Rode Wireless Pro. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. And guys, I heard a lot of rumors that the Rode Lavalier Go is not the best combination with the DJI Mic, and then they have some interference going on. So probably the Rode Lavalier Go is not the best option for the DJI Mic, but the Saramonic Lav Mic did sound okay in my opinion. And now we're using a super cheap but really good lavalier microphone, Airy Mic Lav Mic with the Rode Wireless Pro. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. And this same cheap lavalier mic, Airy Mic, but with DJI Mic. 1, 2, 3 mic check, 1, 2, 3 mic check. And just out of curiosity, super budget option, let's go 348C. Like, I don't know, $80 a kit with Airy Mic Lav mic for $10. This is how it sounds. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 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 And guys, since the kit lavalier mic of Rode Wireless Pro has kind of two directions, it can be directed outwards or inwards towards your chest. Let's test those two modes. So right now you're hearing the Rode Wireless Pro lavalier mic directed towards my chest. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. And right now you're hearing the Rode Wireless Pro lavalier microphone, which is directed outwards, so towards the camera. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 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 And right now, guys, I'm going to check the 32-bit flow capabilities of the Rode Wireless Pro, and we'll try to clip both microphones, and also we'll try to speak as quiet as I can. So let's start from ASMR content. Hey, what's good, guys? My name is Oleg Nikitin, and I'm really whispering into both microphones. So here's the sound that we normalized from the DJI Mic 1, 2, 3 mic check. And here is the sound that we normalized from the 32-bit float file on the Rode Wireless Pro. And right now, guys, I'm going to talk really loudly, as loud as I can. Hey! Oh! The Rode Wireless Pro. And right now, guys, I'm going to talk really loudly, as loud as I can. Hey! Oh! And we'll try to actually normalize this sound with a 32-bit float. Let's go! How do you like it? My voice is going to be crazy bad after this shoot. And we'll try to actually normalize this sound with a 32-bit float. The next test, guys, and we're going to have a setup like an interview between two people, and we'll talk about 32-bit float technology in a few words, so you'll be able to hear both speakers. We're not going to separate the tracks, and if you're looking at this image, you're listening to the Rode Wireless Pro system recorded into Sony FX30, and if you're listening to this audio track, this is recorded to Sony FX3 to the DJI Mic. We're also recording internally, so if you see some text on the screen that it's recorded internally, you'll know that it is recorded, obviously, internally. A few words about 32-bit float. Could you please explain just a little bit about the dynamic range and how it actually works?
Of course. Okay, let's try to explain it just in simple terms. Just imagine that the dynamic range is kind of latitude of sound from just the silent sound to the loudest sound ever possible in the scene, for example. In the case of using 24-bit, you have to manage your gain to properly set the volume, this dynamic range according on the volume of the speech. Because there is an analog to digital converter, which obviously converts the signal from analog state to digital state, and it actually really depends on the dynamic range, because at the bottom of the dynamic range there is a noise floor where the noise live, and the higher dynamic range is kind of end of the ladder. Yeah,
like overexposure. When we're talking in video terms, it's like overexposed image.
Yeah, when there is just white and nothing more. So in aspect of sound, there is kind of distortions going on, and
it's not possible to actually restore some data out of there.
Yeah,
if it is distorted, it is distorted.
Yeah, exactly.
So in case of Rode Wireless Pro, we have 32-bit float technology, which allows you to record basically 4 different tracks. So those converters, like from analog to digital conversion
so there are
signals.
4 converters, which converts the same signal from the same mic, but at different gain levels, and then they kind of merged together to one file. So that's why you don't see 4 tracks, you see just 1 track, but it's 32-bit float. That's it. And that's basically the technology of the 32-bit float.
But it's important to notice, guys, that 32-bit float is not magic, and if you you have too much gain for the microphone. I mean, if it's too loud in the scene, if you like put in the microphone to a loudspeaker, like directly into it, it will be distorted, it will be overexposed, it will be non-restorable. So that is why 32-bit float is great for talking heads, like interviews and all that, because it has really low noise floor. Curtis Judd did some tests about the noise floor. It's about minus 60 something decibel, which is a great noise floor because you have 4 tracks recorded with different gains, and with the lowest track, the lowest gain, you have the lowest noise floor, obviously.
Exactly, yeah.
So that is why it's a great technology, but keep in mind, guys, that this is not going to your camera. It is only stored on the device itself, on the transmitter. So if you want to use the 32-bit float, you are not able to do it with your camera, straight into the camera. You have to basically upload the sound to your computer and to work with it.
And of course, you have to use software which compares with 32-bit float internally.
It supports,
it should support like at the level of the software, or it won't be possible.
Yeah, so for instance, Final Cut and DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Audition, they do support 32-bit float technology. That is why you can use those types of software to work with 32-bit float. And guys, it's time for the distance test, but I'll be doing it vice versa. So right now I'm about 80 meters away from both cameras. The Rode is recorded to Sony FX30 and the DJI is recorded to Sony FX3 with no internal recording. So let me turn my back towards the cameras. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. And once again, I'm facing the cameras. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. So let me turn my back towards the cameras. And once again, I'm facing the cameras. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. So now I'm going to be going closer to the microphones and you'll be hearing the signal, if it's okay, when I'm facing the camera. So right here is about 50 meters, so towards the receivers, 1, 2, 3, mic. Turning once again, 1, 2, 3, mic check. So right here is about 50 meters, so I'm turning my back towards the microphones, towards the receivers, 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. Turning once again, 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. So let me keep going, and I think this will be the last point of testing. It's about 20 to 25 meters. So here we are, 1, 2, 3, mic check, facing the receivers and with my back towards the microphone, towards the receivers once again. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. Facing the receivers and with my back towards the microphone, towards the receivers once again. 1, 2, 3, mic check. 1, 2, 3, mic check. Keep in mind, guys, that you do have the built-in recording capabilities and you are going to be recording at all times, so I shouldn't be worried too much about losing the signal. And I do suggest you guys always use the recording capability with your DJI or your Rode wireless microphones. And guys, I have decided to check if you can charge your transmitter and receiver while you are recording. So right now we're charging the transmitter with a power bank and the receiver with a wall mount, basically. So how do you like the sound? Do you hear anything strange? Slava, is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so it does work, but the Rode Wireless Go first generation did not work in this circumstance, so it's a good option. And guys, right now we're checking the charging while recording with the DJI Mic. So here is the power bank, and now Slava is going to charge with the wall mount the receiver. Can you hear the difference, guys? Yeah, do you hear the difference?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not an option to charge the receiver while recording because it is going to have some issues.
Exactly.
So right now, guys, we're only wearing the Rode Wireless Pro system and we have applied the auto gain and dynamic auto gain to both transmitters. So one is auto gain and the other one is dynamic auto gain. And we'll try to talk loudly and quietly.
And we don't really know what's auto, what's dynamic, actually just kind of random stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to just talk maybe quietly, then loudly, then together.
Yeah, together or just separate.
For some reason I'm talking quietly and Slava is getting really loud.
Yeah, because it's kind of real type scenario of
Maybe I'm talking
just
in
talking
parallel.
people, yeah, just people talk to each other. It's okay just to be kind of dynamic in your speech, yeah.
That is why we're checking if it's any good, basically. But I do suggest setting the manual level anyway. And in the 32-bit
Yeah,
float
exactly.
file, you'll have, I guess, no influence of the
You
system.
should be okay, absolutely, with 32-bit float. And anyway, you can fix it in post, especially if you separate tracks just left and right.
Yeah, like we do right now.
Exactly.
Because it's only like
it's
dual mono signal right now.
yeah.
In terms of usability, guys, the DJI Mic is obviously better because of the touchscreen, but throughout those 2 weeks that I've been using the Rode Wireless Pro, it's been fine using those 2 buttons. But right now we did a test with auto gain and dynamic gain, and what we had to do?
And we had to actually use the app to control, turn on or turn off the auto gain, because you can't control the auto gain through
device.
through the device, exactly. And the problem, you can control the type of auto gain though, but you can't really turn it off or turn it on.
Yeah, you can't enable or disable auto gain on the device itself with the buttons, but other than that, I had 0 issues with Rode, so DJI is better in this regard, but it's nothing too serious. So don't pick DJI only for that reason.
Yeah.
So one of the most important features of Rode Wireless Pro is the timecode capability. But guys, don't be fooled by the marketing department of the Rode company, because the timecode feature is mostly useless. So you can actually jam sync timecode into cameras that can accept timecode, for instance, Blackmagic cameras. But as far as I remember, Sony cameras like FX3 or FX30, they cannot accept.
Maybe through the cable, a special cable from Sony.
Maybe, but it's not that simple. But even if you do jam sync the timecode from Rode receiver to the camera, in terms of like 3, 5, maybe 10 minutes, you'll have a drift of 1 or 2 frames. And when you shoot for an hour, it will be like 1 second drift. So it's not really usable. And each camera, different cameras have different drift settings, different timecode like clocks, and it's really useless. So jam syncing with the Rode Wireless Pro is not an option, not a professional option at least, that's for sure. In the other way, you can actually use timecode properly if you put it into your audio jack and you replace one audio track, for instance the right audio track, with this sound. And then in post-production you simply turn this sound into actual numbers, the metadata. And you can use this and it will have no drift whatsoever, but you'll only have one channel of audio left on your camera. That is why you have merged signal if you're using it for 2 speakers like we do right here.
Yeah, but it's not a problem if you use 2 speakers, because you still have an internal 32-bit float recording and
actually synced timecode.
Yeah, with sync timecode, because the receiver sends the data to transmitter too. I mean the timecode data.
Yeah, the timecode data, and it does it really frequently, so it doesn't drift at all. So the only real reason and real way of using the timecode is actually recording it to one of the channels to the audio of your camera. But if you're using 2 cameras, if you want your audio to be in the camera in a split mode, so you can use it like straight out of the camera, or if you don't want to listen to this beepy sound all the time in your left ear or something else, so it's not as convenient as you might have thought. Also, we have to mention that the timecode feature is not it's impossible to actually jam sync timecode into the Rode Wireless Pro. You can only get timecode out of it. So you can use something like Tentacle Sync.
Yeah, Tentacle Sync or DTTC1, for example, can actually receive timecode from Rode. So you can use these systems together only if you do the certain things.
Yeah, but it's not a game changer in my opinion, and this feature is mostly marketing, as I said. If you do want to use it, you can try it, but it's not something crazy.
Yeah, it's workable for one camera setup, but not for multicam.
As for now, at least in this generation.
Yeah.
In terms of kits, guys, they are really similar. So the Rode Wireless Pro comes in this case and the DJI Mic comes in this case. Also, Rode has another case, really similar one for the accessories, and DJI has this little pouch. In terms of all the accessories, they're really close to each other except for the lavalier microphones, which we are having right here. They are in the Rode Wireless Pro kit. Of course, we have a ton of different magnets, clamps, pop filters, windshield protectors, whatsoever. So it's more or less identical in terms of kits. The DJI also has better solution in terms of plugging it into the phone with those types of connectors. But all in all, it's not a major difference between those two. In terms of battery life, guys, the Rode Wireless Pro can handle up to 7 hours. I've tested it myself. Also with the built-in recording function on, and also I've been using this Rode Wireless Pro receiver, transmitter, as a recorder instead of my Zoom H1 on the wedding day. So I've connected it to the DJ's mixer and I simply got the 32-bit float recording straight from the mixer without even adjusting the gain. So if the DJ is putting out a pretty good signal, you have zero problems. But if they do mess up before they give you the signal, you won't be able to kind of fix it in post.
At least you have some chance to...
Yeah. That is why monitor your audio at all times. But all in all, 7 hours of battery life on the Rode Wireless Pro is pretty fine. The DJI's handle for up to...
five and a half hours probably. But for the new, but I've heard that a lot of people with DJI say that it's kind of reduced in time, maybe after a year of usage. I didn't mention that because I have more or less short sessions, something like up to 2 hours, no more, and so I don't have any issues. But sometimes for the longest day you have to just feed the power from the case from time to time, just at least when you're kind of in between recordings.
During the lunchtime.
Yeah.
In terms of built-in memory and the amount of hours that you're able to record with both systems, on DJI we have 14 hours, which is fine, but on the Rode in 32-bit float, by the way, we can record up to 40 hours. 40 hours of 32-bit float.
Yeah, it is significant actually.
32 gigs of internal memory on both transmitters on the Rode, which is nice. But instead, DJI has a headphone output and you can monitor your audio straight from the receiver, whereas on the Rode you have only one output and you basically use it to feed the audio to your camera, which is not great, but you can use also high impedance headphones with the Rode system. But all in all, I don't think it's a major issue. Most cameras these days, they have headphone jack and you better monitor your audio in camera.
Yeah, exactly.
But guys, in terms of latency, DJI does have bigger latency. It's around 26 milliseconds as far as I remember.
Yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong. And Rode almost doesn't have latency, so I can monitor my audio without really noticing any lag or delay. It does have something like 10 milliseconds or around it, but it's not really noticeable, which is great. And if you're using the Rode Wireless Go together with the boom mic or something like that, you won't have any issues. But if you use DJI with a boom mic, like a separate recording system, you'll have to tweak it a little bit in post, so it's not...
maybe just one frame or something like that, but still you have it.
And one more pretty cool feature of the Rode Wireless Pro is that you can use the headphones with the microphone or the headset to record basically 3-channel audio. So you'll get like merged audio from your transmitters on left channel, and on the right channel you'll have your audio with the headset and this little microphone.
Yeah, exactly. But you still can separate it using the internal recording.
Yeah. So guys, to conclude, now DJI Mic is with a discount for $250, and is it really worth purchasing against the Rode Wireless Pro for $400? Slav, what do you think?
Okay, so I don't have an obvious answer for you, but if you don't have anything, and you need very good, solid options for really good bang for the buck, I think the Rode Wireless Pro is the must-buy. Right now, it's just kind of the best system for, consumer-prosumer kind of system, and probably you shouldn't buy DJI Mic or maybe if you just try to save some money, you can buy the DJI Mic, but you should know about the limitation against the Rode Wireless Pro.
And obviously the value of this product is really high because you do get two awesome lavalier microphones for $100 each if you buy it separately. So if we add up this price, like two good lav mics for $100 to DJI, you'll get $450 already.
Yeah, which is almost the same.
Yeah, no, it's not almost, it's $50 more. So no 32-bit float recording, no other bells and whistles for as the Rode has. So DJI is a bit outdated and we're really waiting for the DJI Mic Mark II to come out and to compete with the Rode Wireless Pro, because there was a reason for a price drop for those microphones, and this reason is right here. So all in all, if you don't have any system, go ahead and buy the Rode Wireless Pro, you won't be disappointed. The locking connectors right here, the 32-bit float, maybe timecode for someone, it's a real nice system.
Yeah, and actually, actually the quality of the lav mic itself is very nice.
And also I would like to mention that if you do have DJI Mic right now, and if you can sell it for like $200, it also makes sense to switch to actually upgrade to Rode Wireless Pro, in my opinion. I did heard some nasty things about Rode Wireless Go 2 because they had some issues with batteries, but I really hope that Rode Wireless Pro did fix those issues and you won't have them in this generation. At least I didn't hear anything about it as for now. So guys, yeah, our conclusion is go ahead and purchase the Rode Wireless Pro. You won't be disappointed. It's a great solution. Thank you so much for watching. Slava, thank you so much for your consultation. And see you in the next video, guys. Smash the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget. See you. Take care. Bye.